Okay. So let's talk about the massive weight on my back. Every shoot, I carry around this guy. I love this bag. You know it, you've seen it on YouTube. It's the big one. This is the Peter McKinnon X-Nomatic, his original one, the 35 liter, and I love it. I use it for everything. So let's talk about what's inside of it. I wanted a bag that I could take anywhere, and at any point when I'm doing videos like this, I've got the tools right at my disposal. Like instantly, there they are, I got them. When you look down at the bag, you can see here you've got the Peter Pack, two little, one Nomatic branded kind of tech pack, and then a little GoPro bag, my 70-200, my FX3, and then my A7 R5 sits in here. It's being used right now. So what do I keep in like each of these slots? The Peter Pack, that one is my lens bag. I usually leave it unzipped, so it's just very easy access to my babies. These are my children because I'm single and I live alone. I have the 16-35 GM2 Sony GM 50mm 1.2, the 24-70 GM2, and the 70-200 GM2 as well. I think it's the one with it doesn't extend when you rotate. So light, you can put this on a gimbal. Oh my god, like this lens, I cannot say, like honestly, all of these lenses, I love that, and I'm so thankful for everything I have. Like I cannot even begin to understand how I have some of this stuff. And it makes my life so much easier. But you don't have to have these things to make this all good. You can make very quality stuff with Sigma and like a bunch of other brands, and my buddy Chase, he's shooting on the D400 or 6, that one. He makes phenomenal content with that. Really, it really doesn't matter. But because this is my full-time job and because of the way my company works, I invested and I am happy with it, and these make my life phenomenal. Other thing, FX3, that's my go-to sort of cinema thing. I was using that for the previous videos and I liked the audio that was coming out of the top handle, but I'm having issues with it. I don't know if it's the top handle or my microphone. It just kind of cuts out. I think it's a top handle because randomly it won't recognize. I have looked at the top handle. There's no notable damages or nicks, and like I've looked closely at the pins. I don't see any issues with the pins. And I also don't see any issues with the connections on the FX3. Like, I don't know. And it does work, but then randomly when I was recording Tuesday's video, it just kind of cut out. I'm not sure what was happening there. There's a fly in here. The Peter Pack. This is the one that converts into the backpack. Super helpful, love it. This is the last thing I bought actually, because I don't use it as much, but when I am in a pinch, I will throw this thing up there. It also is interchangeable with the snack pack. I had the snack pack up there forever. It just kind of slots in there. The strap is a bit of an issue. I kind of wish you could remove the strap, but it just slots very nicely into there. So if I'm gonna use the drone, I don't do this often, but I have the ability to just swap that out and keep the drone in there. And then of course the batteries, controller, Mini 4 Pro, just kind of like the extra accessories. This is just strictly drone bag. It's so lightweight. I mean, it's just like boom, get the drone. And then also in this little top compartment here, it's a 360 stick, and this guy here, little color checker, just for if I'm shooting S-Log, I'm learning it and it helps a lot. I still mess up with it though because I'm inexperienced. Then we get to our little tech pouches. Each one I try to designate for like specific purposes. This one is kind of my batteries and GoPro sort of space. I'm very OCD, so everything has to like fit well in there, but I have my little headphones for monitoring. I have the GoPro and all its accessories right here. And then I have my charging, the dual charger for Sony, my wireless pros in here because it's kind of an audio mix too. I love these, the Rode Wireless Pros, and then I have the Lobs up in here too, as well as the extra Sony batteries. The GoPro box, I keep the Insta360, and like Apple products. Apple products on the top, like Apple accessories and cables, and then butts, and then the Insta360 and its necessary things. Up here, we have 3 filters. I use him so much. It also has a CPL ring. These are all in the Maglock system, which is very, very helpful. And also, I love this, but the CP ring on it is so ridiculously tight. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to be, but it's like I have to crank it. So I usually just leave it on and always forget to see if I'm cutting out polarized light or not. So it's kind of an issue on that one. Then I also use this guy. This is the regular CP. And then my favorite, this is just a filter for effects, but I love how it looks and I don't use it enough. I do use it with pictures when I can remember, and oh my gosh, I love it. And they're all from my favorite photographers, which is cool because you got Chris Burkard, you got Garrett King, and you got Peter McKinnon. Thanks. So those are my 3 go-to filters. I really don't need anything more than that. The only reason I would get diopters is to fake macro, but I probably just need to spend the money and get a real macro lens. I'm trying to do so much today with like very little time. It's gonna be a late night. Thankfully, I don't have anything like super specific to do tomorrow, so I'm gonna try to make Tuesday's video tomorrow, which was when you guys will see this video. You guys will see this video, and I'll be working on another video tomorrow, trying to get everything together. I think I just like how this jean jacket looks on camera. Like I'm gonna be honest, this and the hat, like I got a haircut today. Let me know what y'all think. It probably doesn't look like much, but like the back's a little shorter. Trimmed up the sides, tried to make it look like I have a job. But like this is it works with the white space that I'm in, and there's like nothing. It adds just a pop color, and you know, makes my white skin look oranger. I've lost the plot. Where were we going with that? Okay, where were we back? This guy right here. I have air tags on so many different things. When I was in Australia, I had not this one. This one's brand new. And even though it's brand new, I bought it like, I guess it's 4 months ago now. 2 days in, the zipper like messed up. So I go to use it, and you go like that, and it didn't fully close in on itself. It's not like off the track. It's like not connecting, so I only use this side now, and this side actually had a catch in it when I first bought it, but I do have the lifetime warranty on it. I probably need to send that back and get a new one, but I just don't want to wait. I don't want to wait. Shipping takes forever to get stuff here in Arkansas. So yeah, and then in the little top section, all these little plastic baggies, this is just lens cleaners. Lots of lens wipes. Back here, usually, except for today, laptop, MacBook Pro, the front flip, this part. Changes around a lot, but currently right here, I have chargers, you know, MacBook charger and its cable. This guy, which, he's dead right now. And I actually got this, when I used to clean houses. I got this from a rich person. They left it in the house. I don't know who it was, but I let it sit there for a week and they never came back, and now it's mine. Clean houses for rich people, because they just leave stuff around. The pocket right next to it, this is where I keep my deodorant and cologne, but also my 2 fun things. Hacky sack, deck of cards. This deck of cards I got when I was living in Australia. I got it at a gas station right next to the hostel I was working at, Beachside Backpackers in Port Macquarie, Australia. If you are traveling and stay in hostels, stay there. I love those guys, and this is where Port Macquarie is. That hostel is phenomenal, but there's a little gas station just up the road, and I bought this deck of cards right here for $4 Australian, so do that conversion. Because we were playing a bunch of card games like Camion. I don't know the other name for that, but side note, anyone who played Camion with me, can you explain the rules, like either in the comments or just text them to me, because I love that game and I've been trying to play it again and I can't remember the rules. So somebody help me. I absolutely did not expect that. It's like a certificate for being authentic, like gold leaf on these like $4 cards. I don't know who's on them. Guy looks like a dictator, I'll be honest, so if I'm offending somebody, sorry. So I keep those in here. I don't play with them as much anymore. People here in Arkansas don't. They just don't do a lot. I mean, it's kind of sucks. Let's see if I can do a stall on camera. Shit, I haven't played with hacky sack in so long. No, almost. Ah! Ha ha! Then in this bottom pocket, my journal. In the final pocket, I keep only the bare necessities. Board wax, protein bar, and a lens cleaning kit. Because why not? Do I surf in Arkansas? Absolutely not. I haven't touched a surfboard since I left Australia. But it wasn't my first ever surf wax purchase. Yes. Was I super excited when I had it? Also yes. And do I wish I could surf again? Yes. So that's what's in there. And I don't really utilize that front space. Like in there right now there's like gum and breathe right strips because I had taken it to go somewhere. I try to keep that front space actually pretty empty if I need to put in like a day of clothing in there. Makes it quite large, but with everything in there right now, like I can throw that in a overhead bin in a plane and it all travels very easily. So then in the very, very front, card readers and their instantly necessary cables. This one's by Delkin Devices. I don't think I like it at all, actually. It tends to mess up and overheat and not connect. I don't know, it's weird, but it's the only one that I have right now that reads CFA cards. And then all my SD cards are currently being used or dumped or organized, and so this is empty, but I have the SD holder. I got talked into this by my buddy Jackson. It's the Polar Pro Slate. Absolute favorite thing to do with it. I want to record that sound effect and just use that randomly. So and then those all slot neatly in my front pocket, and then I leave the sort of magnetic hidden pouch empty for anything I need to store in there more securely. I always have this little guy hanging about in there as well, in case I need to tighten something up or fix it. Yeah. And so that's what I carry around in my bag every day. And I weighed it the other day, fully loaded with like, you know, this camera, my laptop, iPad, and it was 43-ish, 44 pounds. I complained to that to some gentlemen that I eat breakfast with on Tuesday. They're old vets, and they looked at me and they told me to shut up. But yeah, so that's what's in my camera bag. That's what I take with me on pretty much every shoot. Unless they're like a very specific commercial shoot. It's sort of almost like a documentary style lighting. Then I bring my actual professional lighting, and those don't fit in a backpack. But most of my photo shoots and then like marketing video shoots, I can just have that, and maybe additionally the bug. But anyway, all right, that's it. That concludes today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will get something out to you guys on Tuesday, and we will see about Thursday. Thursday is the only day that I'm hairy on, and I really don't know that I can live with myself if I miss Thursday. If I don't have a video on the 30th, you will have one that following Tuesday on the 5th. Anyway, you guys have a great rest of the day. Thank you guys for watching. Feel free to subscribe, hit that lick, and I will see y'all in the next video. Peace! And before anyone says anything, I did change my outfits. I haven't worn the same outfit for like a week. It just happened that I recorded this. I do take showers.